Hi everyone, today we'll be making a 3-section organizer, but in a slightly different style. I love variety. I prepared a tube and cut it into 3 different pieces, 11, 12, and 15 centimeters high. This is my second time making an organizer like this. You've already seen my first attempt. I'm making up the design as I go, so I had no idea what I might end up with. After cutting the tube, I sand it with 320 grit sandpaper to avoid burrs. By the way, I dream of making a box with a lid for chargers and other small items. And naturally, I'll share my experience with you. I found some scraps of fabric to cover the inside of the tubes. It's best to use a thicker fabric, as very thin fabric is slippery and see-through. And to be honest, it really annoyed me. Be sure to fold the edges over and glue them to prevent them from unraveling. I had to glue the inside too because everything was slipping. We must do this with each piece. I prepared burlap. We need to wrap each blank with this fabric. But we do it strictly according to the size of the blank, that is, not like with the inner part. We leave a small overlap on the piece to make a hem. Otherwise, the entire fabric will unravel. No threads or needles. We use only hot glue during work. We do the same with all the cylinders. Next, we take a 3 mm thick thread and wrap it around our blanks in 4 rows. This will be our lower part. I decided to add lace to the top part, and also glue it around the entire circle. For the neck or top of the future organizer, I will use a 4mm thick jute rope, and I glue it to each piece. Now we need to close the transition from the neck to the lace. I take a 3mm thread and wrap it in 4 rows. Now you can connect the pieces together. I check where the seams are, as this will be the connection point, and I glue them. Next we need to remove the bottom. I take regular cardboard, trace the product and cut out 2 blanks. I'll use the fabric I glued inside the cylinders for the bottom. I'll glue it around the circle, and then they'll need to be joined together. I glue the connection point in a circle with a 6 mm thick rope in one layer, after which we can connect our bottom to the workpiece. I decided to glue the cylinder connection with a 4 mm rope as well. We glue the same rope in 2 or 3 rows around the entire circle of the product. Since I found the piece very boring and this technique is very interesting, I decided to try making leaves and curls from thread. Honestly, it's not difficult, but it takes a long time. And most importantly, it looks unusual. At the bottom of the product, in order to hide all the flaws and joints, we also glue the thread in 2 or 3 rows. This is the organizer I ended up with 3 sections. By the way, it's very useful, indispensable, and convenient not only for school children but also for creative types. Subscribe to support the channel. You can also support the material and the dream. The link is in the video description. Bye everyone.